took advantage of that.
What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Jordan Rice heads out. Trey Clifton right. Push it over to first and still get Alex hard.
Come on, get out, ball later.
And he might have just missed it. Got it wrong from Jordan Rice. And that's a shot. That's a what a play.
In play, that's a fair ball to Jacob. What a play from Jacob!
And that is destroyed! Tie game!
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
To that.
What a play over at third.
That's in play, and he might have just missed it! Caught it wrong from Jordan Rice!
Cross, get out, ball later!
And that ball is out of here! Walk-off home run! Oh, top for the out as Barrett's coming home. And he hits it! And that's a shot! Zach Conway! He's running third. He's heading home. Oh, he's out! He's gonna be out! Flips it over to first. I don't know if I like it.
Flips the first. Oh, and moonshot.
Oh, he rolled it!
Flare it up. What a play from Peter McNeil!
What is going on, wiffle ball fans, and welcome to AWA Field. We have a special edition of Monday Night Wiffle Ball going on tonight. It's the start of the 2023 AWA Playoffs. Tonight we have the wild card game between the Southern Stingers and the Western Wolfpack. Both of these teams had the worst regular season records this year, but they get a chance to go at it here tonight in the wild card game. The Southern Stingers had an 11-16 record on the year, whereas the Western Wolfpack had a tough season. They only won 2 games. They were 2-25 on the year, but they have an opportunity here tonight to make some noise and advance in the playoffs. Tonight for your broadcast crew, I'm Mark Campanero, joined alongside Chase Winkler, and we're really excited to watch these two teams go at it here tonight. We're going to go into starting lineups now for the Southern Stingers. We have Jordan Rice leading it off at third base. Peter McNeil will hit second, pitching on the mound. Barrett Carlo will hit third at first. Drew Tenzar hitting fourth at second, and Cole Blevins rounds out the squad, designated hitter, hitting fifth. Those are your Southern Stingers starting lineups here tonight. And for the Western Wolfpack, we have Zach Inouye leading it off, playing second. Alex Harden will hit second at third base. Thomas Blayhouse hitting third, the designated hitter. Jace Pratt hitting fourth, pitching on the mound. And Chad Curtis rounds out the squad, hitting fifth at first base. Those are your starting lineups for Stingers Wolfpack, and it is going to be an exciting one between these two teams. One of the greatest parts about the playoffs is it doesn't matter what your regular season record was. Now that we're in the playoffs, both teams have an 0-0 record, and that Wolfpack team only having 2 wins in the regular season will get an opportunity to try to advance in the playoffs here tonight. We do have Western Wolfpack player Alex Harden down with our own Molly Foley. Take it away, Molly.
Thanks so much, Mark. What's up, ballers? Hey, everyone. It's Molly Foley welcoming you all to our opening series of playoff wiffle ball tonight. In this matchup for the wild card, the number 8 Wolfpack are facing off against the number 7 Stingers for a chance to keep their season alive. Now I'm joined with Alex Harden, captain of the Wolfpack. Alex, I understand so far this season, the 2-25 regular season record has been a challenge. How have you prepared your team to come out competitive tonight against the Stingers?
Yeah, I mean, as far as we're concerned, it's a 0-0 now. Everybody's the same. I mean, seeding is important, I guess, but, we're here. That's all that matters. And, we're going to come out with a different sort of energy, different fire. Everybody's motivated to prove everybody wrong,
So what can we expect for the Wolfpack lineup tonight? Will Thomas Blayhouse make an appearance? And will Jace Pratt get the start on the mound? And if so, could tonight be his first win?
Yeah, Jace is going to get the bump on game 1. Thomas will be in the lineup. He's batting third, DHing. It's good to have him back, big lefty power at the plate. And, yeah, it's been a tough go of things for us, obviously, so Jace hasn't gotten to win yet. But he's pitched really well. He's pitched like a winning pitcher, and that's what you want to see. He's got a good arsenal, and I think he's ready.
Now, Alex, looking at your individual performance this past season, your 11 home runs are good for second overall in the league. Will we see any home run action tonight? And what are some of the challenges going up against Stingers pitchers Peter McNeil and Jordan Rice?
Well, they're 2 of the best in the business. They have been for the past few years now, and it's always a challenge to hit dingers off them, and hopefully I'll run into a few of them, but it's tough. You can't really count on guys like them making mistakes all the time, but if I see one and I recognize it, I got to capitalize and swing away.
That sounds good, Alex. Wishing you the best of luck. Thanks so much. Now sending it back up to you, Mark, in the booth to get us started for tonight. Reporting live from Edmonds, it's Molly Foley, AWA.
Thank you, Molly. And that was Alex Harden, team captain of the Western Wolfpack that we just heard from. And we can't say it enough here tonight at the AWA. We are very excited for this wild card game between these two teams. And, although these teams did have the worst regular season records this year, they did struggle offensively. Both teams did. But there are some decent pitching on both sides of the ball. Peter McNeil, who's going to be pitching in the top of the first for the Southern Stingers this season, Peter was 4-9 on the year, but despite that 4-9 record, Peter McNeil had a 2.169 ERA with 80 strikeouts. So Peter McNeil, very good pitcher, just didn't necessarily get that run support from the Stingers squad here this season. But the Stingers, they were the 2022 World Series champions just a year ago. Here they are in the wild card game in 2023, but they're trying to defend that 2022 title that they got last season.
Yeah, and like you were saying, Mark, that win-loss record for Peter isn't the most pretty thing, but honestly, I think he was walked off on about 4 or 5 times this year, so that honestly was a major part in his losses coming up. But yeah, I mean, we've got some special pitching here tonight. It's going to be a battle between these two, and you're saying how these are the 2 worst teams. The Wolfpack only have 2 wins on the year, but they only need 2 tonight to move on, so it'll be a fun one.
Absolutely, and yeah, I mean, we go back to that 4-9 record for Peter McNeil, and despite the 4-9 record, he also had a perfect game this year as well in the AWA. So this Wolfpack team, who has also struggled mightily offensively, are going to have a tall task facing Peter McNeil here in this game number 1. So this wild card series between the Stingers and the Wolfpack, it's going to be a best of 3 series here tonight. And we will play all 3 games if we need to play a 3rd game back to back to back. Zach Inouye is going to get started off for the Western Wolfpack again. Peter McNeil on the mound for the Stingers. We are about to get first pitch underway between these 2 teams. First pitch from McNeil is in there for strike 1 against Zach Inouye. And Zach Inouye, he was a late season add for this Western Wolfpack team, and he's been nothing but excellent for the Wolfpack since joining them, as that's fouled off out of play there for strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes here to Zach Inouye. And Inouye has been a great contact hitter for this Western Wolfpack team, getting on base consistently, which is really why you see him there leading it off here tonight for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, like you're saying, Zach, he's in 444 so far this season, so I mean that's really good, obviously, and 8 hits through 18 at-bats. Still looking for his first home run here. Be a great point, but like that right there, he gets on base, gets this offense going, and I think we're going to see a different kind of approach from the Wolfpack today. They've got 5 guys in there. Thomas is back, and yeah, you're up. So it should be a fun battle today against Peter.
Excellent job from Zach Inouye, immediately working a walk here in the top of the first. Wolfpack get a runner on for Alex Harden. Alex Harden, 11 home runs in the league this year. That was good for second best in the AWA, only trailing Jake Oliver, who had 12 home runs on the season. Alex Harden just a home run behind him as he looks at strike 1 right there. A ball and a strike here to Harden. That excellent riser from Peter McNeil, and you see it again there as Harden swings right underneath it. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Ground ball down the third base side over to Jordan Rice. He doesn't have a play on Harden. That'll be an infield single for Alex Harden. Runners on first and second now for the Wolfpack. Stepping up to the plate is Thomas Blayhouse, who is always a home run threat. Thomas wasn't really around a ton this season for the Wolfpack, but they're very happy to have him here in the wild card game hitting in that 3 spot.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 71 career home runs through 373 at-bats, so I mean, this guy's definitely a power threat and more than welcome to be back by the Wolfpack.
2-1 is the count here to Blayhouse. Wolfpack trying to strike here early against Peter McNeil as Blayhouse goes around there. Strike 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count. Curveball way outside from McNeil, and the count is now full. Pitch from McNeil. Swing and a miss. Down goes Thomas Blayhouse. First strikeout of the night for Peter McNeil. He sits down Thomas Blayhouse, 1 away in the top of the first. Now stepping up to the plate is Jace Pratt, rookie this season for the Western Wolfpack. And Pratt has had a hot bat recently. He's hit 3 home runs in his last couple of series. Be massive here if Pratt could go yard. Ball 1 there from McNeil, 1-0.
Yeah, like you said, Jace has been getting hot lately. I mean, we knew he's got the
power there. It's popped up into foul territory. Jordan Rice was underneath it, couldn't make the grab.
The ball was really knuckling up there. I got way up there and was just spinning all around. That's not easy to track.
That was a tough play. Jordan Rice almost made it. Curveball hits Jace Pratt right there. 2-1 is the count. Riser is hit high and deep. Jace Pratt has just hit a 3-run home run, and the Western Wolfpack go out to a 3-0 lead here early in the top of the first. We just talked about it. Jace Pratt had the hot back, and look at him right now with a 3-run home run to give the Western Wolfpack an early lead.
Great start for the Wolfpack here. I mean, like we were saying, Jason's been getting hot lately. I mean, we know he can pitch, but man, that bat's getting going. That's watch out, and they could be going on a run this year. So great start for the Wolfpack here in the first inning, up 3-0.
Unbelievable. This Western Wolfpack squad, only 2 wins during the regular season this year. They've struggled offensively all season long, and Jace Pratt hitting a 3-run home run to get it started here in the top of the first. Chad Curtis up to the plate as he goes around there. It's now a 2-1 count here to Curtis, but what a job there from Jace Pratt, getting this Wolfpack team out to an early lead.
Yeah, he got that riser and was all over it. Just sent it out to dead center over that sign out there, AWA Wiffle sign out there in center field. So great hit.
Unbelievable. Curveball hits the zone. Down goes Chad Curtis. That's Peter McNeil's second strikeout of the inning. 2 away in the top of the first. What a pitch there from McNeil.
Yeah, I remember last year when the Stingers got on this run. I remember when we were facing them in the World Series, that curveball was really key for Peter in the playoffs. I mean, when that thing's hidden and he's also working in that riser just like that, it's a really tough combo to try to sit back and hit.
0-1 here to Zach Inouye. He fouls that one off. It's now a quick 0-2. That one low and in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Zach Inouye. Walked in his first plate appearance of the ball game. Swing and a miss. The curveball gets Zach Inouye to go around, and that is the third and final out of the top of the first. But the Western Wolfpack go up by 3 runs. A Jace Pratt 3-run home run puts them up 3. We go to the bottom of the first here in game number 1 of the wild card. And we're about to get the bottom of the first started here. Jace Pratt on the mound for the Western Wolfpack, and Jordan Rice leads it off. The knuckleball from Pratt, just a tad high there for ball 1. Jace Pratt, again, we mentioned it earlier in the broadcast, a rookie this season for the Wolfpack. Pratt, he hasn't had the best season pitching. He has yet to record a win in the column just yet this year. He's 0-13 for a record, has a 6.46 ERA with 44 strikeouts. The thing with Pratt, although the numbers and the stats may not be there, he has great stuff. As a knuckleball, great slider, great pitching in the arsenal for Jace Pratt. He's just been trying to figure it out this season for the Wolfpack. Hasn't necessarily come together just yet, but what a better time to get it to come together than the wild card game here in the playoffs.
Yeah, like you were saying, he's yet to get that first win in his AWA career, but man, I can attest to it. Just like that right there, when I was facing him, I could not hit him at all. I mean, he just got the stuff like you were saying, and yeah, so I mean, got 3 pitches, he knows where to place them, and yeah, he's good.
And that's a strikeout for Jace Pratt, out number 1 here in the bottom of the first. Great job there by Pratt. Gets Jordan Rice to chase on the drop ball. And now up to the plate is Stingers team captain Peter McNeil. Popped up into the air over to Chad Curtis at first base. He makes the grab for out number 2. And just like that, that's 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the first for Jace Pratt and the Wolfpack. Now going to be up here against Barrett Carlo. Carlo been one of the best hitters this year for the Stingers, has a high batting average. That one hits the zone. Strike 1 here to Carlo. 1-1 is the count.
Barrett's always been a good hitter for this team. Really, all 5 of them are great hitters on this Stingers team.
Carlo hitting .440 on the year, 4 home runs and 19 RBIs. That's ripped into left center deep.
Carlo rounding first. He's going to head for second. He's in there with a double. Great hit there from Barrett Carlo. And the Southern Stingers get a man in scoring position here for Drew Tenzar.
Yeah, that was a great hit there by Barrett. You know, me and you, we were talking before the game, and the Stingers, I don't know if it's a strategy or what, but a lot of the time during the regular season, they don't have all their guys there. And then come playoff time, it seems that all 5 of them show up for every game, and they get this chemistry going, you know, and it's just like, all right, we're back for the playoffs. Let's go on a run. So definitely a dangerous team.
And that's one of the things about the AWA regular season. Majority of the year, it's just for seeding. And once the seeding happens, it's anybody's opportunity to win the World Series this season. So both teams ready to go despite their tough records in the regular season. 3-0 here to Drew Tenzar. Looking to drive in Barrett Carlo sitting over there at second base. 3-0 from Pratt. Inside, hits Tenzar on the shoulder. He will walk. A 4-pitch walk to Drew Tenzar. And just like that, the Southern Stingers, they're going to bring the tying run to the plate. Cole Blevins stepping in. Has it been the best year for Cole Blevins this season, just hitting 91 on the year. A tough .091 on the year. No home runs, 7 RBIs. But, hey, in the playoffs, stats don't matter because you're a 0 batting average, 0 everything. It's all zeroed out. Got a new opportunity. 2-0 here to Cole Blevins.
Yeah, Cole's got a chance here to start off his playoffs with 1,000 batting average, so why not, Cole?
3-0 here to Blevins. Pratt trying to be careful here, I guess, against Blevins. And that is fouled off down the first base side. 3-1 now the count. That's ball 4 there to Blevins, and the bases are now loaded for the Stingers. 2 outs in the inning. Jace Pratt in a little bit of trouble here. Going to go back to the top of the order with Jordan Rice.
Yeah, Jordan struck out for the first out for the Stingers today. He'll be looking to clutch up here in a big situation with the bases loaded against Jace.
Knuckleball is low and in the dirt from Pratt. Ball 1. And that's just a tad high there. 2-0 now to Rice. That's too far inside. A quick 3-0 here. Pratt was very effective facing the first 2 batters of the ball game. Got both of them out. But he has had some command issues since. 3-0 here to Rice. That's low and in the dirt for ball 4, a 4-pitch walk, and that's going to bring home the first run of the ball game for the Stingers. Wolfpack still lead it here 3-1 in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, Jordan will be, Jace will be looking to get out of this inning with little damage. They still have their 2-run lead. Hopefully, he's hoping to get Peter here on something, so.
Peter definitely not the easiest out in the world. McNeil this season hitting .407, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs on the year. Gonna have a great opportunity to not only help the Stingers, but help himself out on the mound. Pitch from Pratt, outside, ball 1.
Jace just can't find the zone right now.
That's just a tad high there, 2-0, and the command issues just continue here for Pratt. Able to get McNeil to chase there. Count is now 2-1. That's going to be a foul ball as the spin helps out the Wolfpack right there. Ends up spinning foul.
That was pretty crazy. I thought that had a chance to stay fair there, but Jace acted like he knew it was going foul the whole time, so.
Had it stayed fair, definitely would have scored a run for the Stingers. Wolfpack catch a break. 2-2 here to McNeil. Bases loaded, 2 away in the bottom of the first. And that will hit McNeil for ball 3. Full count now to McNeil. Low and in the dirt for ball 4. That's another walk with the bases loaded here for the Stingers. They get another run in. Wolfpack now just with a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the first as the command issues for Jace Pratt continue.
Yeah, it's gotta be tough to watch that lead slowly just slip away. had that nice 3-run lead early in the first, hoping to get out of it with the first 2 outs of the inning, and now you're only up 1.
And here's Barrett Carlo. Been electric this season for the Stingers at the plate. Carlo with a .440 batting average, one of the highest batting averages in the league. As that is outside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes here to Carlo. Another ball would bring in the tying run. From Pratt able to connect there on the zone. Strike 1, 3 balls, 1 strike. Knuckleball is just low, and that brings in the tying run for the Stingers. It's now 3-3 here in the bottom of the first inning. Drew Tenzar is going to come up to the plate. Bases loaded opportunity. The Stingers could really put a charge into this game. They hit a home run and go up 4. We'll see if Pratt is able to settle down and try to get out of this tough situation the Wolfpack are in.
Drew walked his first at bat, so they're looking to drive something here.
Great job from Pratt there, connecting on the drop. 0-1. And Tenzar goes around there for strike 2. 0-2 here to Tenzar. He does not go around, able to check his swing there. 1 ball and 2 strikes now moves the count. And that is just high above the zone. 2-2 now to Tenzar. Knuckle is low. Full count. Full count here to Tenzar. Low and in the dirt, ball 4, and that's going to walk in another run for the Stingers. They take the lead. They now lead at 4-3, and the struggles for the Wolfpack are starting to bleed into the wild card game here into the playoffs. Unfortunate, Wolfpack came into the bottom of the first with a 3-0 lead, and 4 bases loaded walks have now put the Stingers up 4-3.
Yeah, and Barrett really got this going with that double to really shake up Jace, I guess you could say, after getting those first 2 quick outs. He hasn't recorded an out since, so we'll see if Jace can ride himself here.
1-1 here to Cole Blevins, as that is above his head. Ball 2, 2-1, and at this point, you got to think with the command issues of Pratt, you might just have to give Cole Blevins a pitch here to hit to just put something into play to get an opportunity to make an out, and that is exactly what he did. Chad Curtis able to make the grab in foul territory, and that's going to do it for us here in the bottom of the first. But the Stingers, they take the lead. It's now 4-3 Stingers. We go to the top of the second here in game number 1 of the wild card.
That's 2 of them today. Like, because he hit that double off the wall pretty hard, right? I'm up, right? Yeah, you're up.
Alex Harden going to lead it off here for the Wolfpack in the top of the second inning. Wolfpack got out to a 3-0 lead here early in the ballgame. Ground ball over to Jordan Rice at third. Throws to Carlo. At first, he missed it. It did hit Harden. But Jack Blayhouse, our field ump, has called Harden safe over there at first. That'll be an infield single for Harden. Runner on first for the Wolfpack. And we've gone to the booth to challenge it, and you might have seen that replay on your screen. The call on the field is going to be overturned. Alex Harden is called out as the booth has called him out via replay. The throw from Rice hit Harden on the leg right before he stepped on first base. And instead of there being a runner on first with no outs, there's now a runner out here for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, that's just a tough play right there for Alex. I mean, bad throw, and he's still getting out on it by hitting you in the foot. I mean, that's just tough.
Tough break there for the Wolfpack. But the Stingers, which looked like what was going to be an error, ended up being a good thing and hits Harden on the leg right before he stepped on first. That's low and in the dirt there to Thomas Blayhouse. 2-1 is the count. And that riser connects there from McNeil for strike 2. Count is even here at 2-2 to the home run threat, Thomas Blayhouse. Popped up into the air. Barrett Carlo right underneath it. He makes the grab for out number 2. 2 away now in the top of the second.
That was almost trouble. I think I saw all 3 Stingers fielders look at each other and say, hey, you got it? You got it? Okay, I'll go get it. So nice shot by Barrett there to just take command and get that ball for a secure out.
Great job there by Barrett Carlo. But now up to the plate is Jace Pratt. Pratt has had an interesting game so far here tonight. He has a 3-run home run, but he has also walked in the 4 runs for the Stingers here. 1-0 is the count. Curveball, a nasty one from Peter McNeil. Connects there on the zone. 1-1 now here to Pratt. That one's low, 2-1. Wolfpack trying to get something going here in the top of the second. Try to retake that lead that they had. 3-1. And a nice riser from McNeil gets Pratt to go around. Full count here to Jace Pratt. Nobody on and 2 away. Curveball hits him for ball 4. Wolfpack get a runner on. Tying run is on for the Wolfpack.
Man, Jace saw his one riser there and really took a big hack at it. He was looking to go deep again and tie this ball game back up for himself, but ultimately just missed it there and ended up with a walk. Now Chad's up.
Chad Curtis to the plate. Pitch from McNeil in there for strike 1. 0-1. Just another great riser from McNeil. He's way ahead at 0-2. Curveball just nearly misses for ball 1. Great job there from Chad Curtis to hold off. 1-2 here to Curtis, and he goes around for strike 3. A great ending for the Southern Stingers. No run score for the Wolfpack. The Stingers lead at 4-3. We go to the bottom of the second here in the wild card game.
What about like on the other channels and stuff? Any idea? Opinion.
Jordan Rice up to the plate for the Stingers here to begin the bottom of the second. As the drop ball from Jace Pratt is in there. Great pitch. Start off Rice 0-1. But just a tad high there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
See if Jason calmed down a little bit this inning.
That's popped up into the air down the third base side. Alex Harden coming on. He makes the grab in foul territory. Great play there from Alex Harden as the Wolfpack record the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Great hustle by Alex over there. He was playing kind of left center there, not directly on third. Made the hustle over there and got the out for Jace. Help him get the first out of the inning.
Great job there from Alex Harden. Peter McNeil to the plate now. Nobody on and 1 away. Low and in the dirt for ball 1. That's popped up into the air. It's deep, and Chad Curtis right underneath it. He makes the grab in foul territory. And great job from the Wolfpack as Jace Pratt, he retires the first 2 men he's seen here in the bottom of the second. But this potentially might be a theme because this is exactly what happened in the bottom of the first inning. As ground ball over to Jace Pratt on the mound, throws over to first. It's offline from Pratt. And Barrett Carlo is going to receive a bag as that ball went out of play. So Barrett Carlo awarded a base. He's going to end up at second. Runner on second with 2 away now for Drew Tenzar.
And like you said, exactly what happened there. First 2 outs, and now we got Barrett on second base. So
the theme might uphold here. We'll see. In the bottom of the first, Chase Pratt recorded outs on the first 2 men that he saw, but then ended up walking a bunch of batters, and 4 runs came in for the Stingers as Drew Tenzar goes around there. He's done the same thing so far here in this inning. See if he can stop the theme from happening. 2-2 here to Tenzar. Ball just a tad high there. Full count. Tenzar does well to hold off, and he will walk. Runners on first and second for the Stingers. Cole Blevins stepping up to the plate. The Stingers just trying to add on some insurance runs to their 1-run lead that they have here and try to take this first game of the wild card. For all of you listening, this is a best-of-3 series for the wild card. Cole Blevins looks at ball 1, 1-0. And that is just high there at 2-0.
seems like Jace really loses command when he gets runners on base. Maybe feels a little bit more pressure to batten down the hatches, so to say, against these hitters when he's got runners on. So a little losing control.
3-0 here to Cole Blevins. See what Pratt does there, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Cole Blevins. Bases are now loaded for the Stingers, and that theme is just continuing here into the bottom of the second inning for the Wolfpack. Jordan Rice back to the top of the order for the Stingers coming up to the plate. Pitch from Pratt is outside, 1-0. That's just inside for ball 2. Jordan Rice this year, just 2 home runs on the year, but one of those home runs was a walk-off grand slam. And Rice, opportunity here, try to give this Stingers team some more insurance runs. Inside ball 3, 3-1. Rice fouls that one off. Full count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Pitch from Pratt. Swing and a miss, and he gets Jordan Rice to go around there for strike 3. Jace Pratt does well to get out of a bases-loaded jam here in the bottom of the second. The Stingers steal it by 1-1. It's 4-3. We go to the final inning here in game number 1 of the wild card. Zach Inouye is going to lead it off for the Wolfpack. Top of the order for the Wolfpack. They're chasing 1 run as McNeil starts off Inouye with ball 1. And he immediately sees ball 2, 2-0.
Yeah, Zach, he's 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk, so he'll be looking to get on like he is right now with a 3-0 count and get that tying run on at first.
3-0 here to Inouye as that is ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Zach Inouye, and the Wolfpack, just like you said, Chase, get the tying run on at first here in the final inning of game number 1 of this wild card series. Best of 3 series for the wild card. Again, if you are just joining us, the Southern Stingers and the Western Wolfpack had the worst regular season records this year in the AWA, but it doesn't matter because they get an opportunity here in the wild card game of the playoffs.
I was trying to think about it before the game. If they only won 2 games, doesn't that mean they got swept like, oh,
that's
boy.
ripped high and deep. Alex Harden has just given the Western Wolfpack a 1-run lead. Here in the top of the 3rd, he goes yard, a 2-run shot. What a job, Alex Harden.
Whew, that was a huge hit right there from Alex, and you could tell he was excited after that one. Great hit. Huge moment for Alex right there.
He gets the Dinger King helmet, 2-run bomb for Alex Harden. And the Wolfpack with a 1-run lead here in the final inning of game 1.
You know, Alex must have heard me talking about how they've been swept so much this year and took his anger out on that wiffle ball right there. I mean, that thing was destroyed.
Unbelievable as that's popped up into the air. Barrett Carlo can't make the grab. Thomas Playhouse decides not to run at all. And the Stingers get the easy out on Playhouse, who decided not to run to first base. An unfortunate no effort there from Thomas Playhouse. Potentially might cost the Wolfpack here in game 1. We will see. Chase Pratt high and deep to center, and Pratt has just gone yard. A solo home run for Chase Pratt, his 2nd home run of the game, and the Wolfpack go up another run. It's now 6-4 Wolfpack.
Man, great job by these Wolfpack not giving up whatsoever in their final inning for ups, and man, they're just piecing Peter up to dead center. I mean, great job.
Chase Pratt, 2 home runs in this game. He gets the Dinger King helmet for the 2nd time here tonight. What a job from this Wolfpack team. The Wolfpack only had 2 wins during the regular season this year, and now look at them. They have a 2-run lead in the final inning of game number 1 of the wild card.
Yeah, I mean, looking to steal game 1 here and maybe scratch out 1 more and move on to the next round.
That was ripped off the tree down the 3rd baseline from Chad Curtis. 2-1 is the count to him. Goes around there, and the count is now even at 2-2. Curveball just high there. Full count here to Chad Curtis. Nobody on. 1 away. Wolfpack trying to continue to add to this lead. Hit high in the air. Drew Tenzar right underneath it. He makes the grab for out number 2. 2 away. Now in the top of the 3rd inning, back to the top of the order with Zach Inouye.
Zach's been getting on base really good today. He's 0 for 1, but with 2 walks, so really getting the table set up for this Wolfpack team.
It's in there for strike 1, and yeah, we can't say enough good things about Zach Inouye, a late season ad for the Western Wolfpack, and he has done an excellent job for this team, consistently getting on base, and it's been helping the Wolfpack. They have a 2-run lead here in the final inning. Drew Tenzar able to make the grab right there. That's the final out. But the Western Wolfpack go ahead. They score 3 runs here in the top of the 3rd. A 2-run home run from Alex Harden and a solo home run from Jace Pratt. We go to the bottom of the 3rd here in game number 1 of the wild card.
Was it Canzel? I thought it was the AAA guy that we got.
Dude, Bliss is gonna
And we're about to get the bottom of the third started. Wolfpack, they lead it 6-4 here in the bottom of the third, trying to take this game number one. And if you're brand new to this channel, make sure you follow us on our socials. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Make sure you follow us at AWA Wiffle on our socials. Wolfpack sitting here with a 6-4 lead in the bottom of the third. Wolfpack, despite only having 2 wins in the regular season this year, have a lead in the final inning of this game one, trying to go a game ahead against the Southern Stingers, who are the 2022 World Series champions, trying to defend their title. 1-0 here to Peter McNeil. That's low and in the dirt, ball 2, 2-0, and the struggles here today for the Wolfpack has just been the walk. Chase Pratt has walked many here today, has had his command issues. Trying to limit those here in this inning.
Yeah, he walked in those 4 runs on the first inning, but ultimately got out of a bases-loaded situation last inning to hold the Stingers to 0 runs, so he'll be looking to do some of that again this inning.
3-1 is the count to McNeil, and that's outside for ball 4. Stingers get a runner on first. Up to the plate is Barrett Carlo. Carlo would represent the tying run for the Stingers here in the final inning of game 1 of the wild card.
Barrett's having himself a day, 2 for 2 with a double, a walk, and a single. So he's really seeing Jace well.
Pratt starts off Carlo, ball 1, 1-0. And that is low and outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Tad high. Quick 3-0 here to Carlo. Runner on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. And that slider is outside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Carlo. And just like that, the Stingers get the tying run on over at first base. Drew Tenzar would represent the winning run at the plate for the Southern Stingers.
That means he's got, I got 2 next game, right? You got 6 total.
Tenzar, one of the best hitters in the AWA last year as a rookie. Had a little bit of a sophomore slump here this year. 2 home runs on the year, 7 RBIs, just hitting 274. But it looks like the Wolfpack have elected to make a pitching change here in game number 1. Alex Harden is coming in to try to close out this game for the Western Wolfpack. Harden, one of the better pitchers in the AWA. He's elected to go with Jace Pratt for a majority of the games this season. Harden this year, his stats, pitching, have been pretty decent so far. Harden had 116 strikeouts last year in the AWA. This year he was 2-8 for a record on the year, had a 5.31 ERA, 45 strikeouts on the year. But again, Alex Harden hasn't pitched nearly as much this year as Jace Pratt has, as he starts Drew Tenzar off with ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the decision here by Alex to bring in a new pitcher and really try to shut this game down.
A quick 3-0 here to Tenzar. See if Drew can get a pitch to hit here as he looks at ball 4. Bases loaded for the Stingers, and the Wolfpack are in quite a jam here. Bases loaded, nobody out, trying to hold on to this 2-run lead and steal away this game number 1 of the wild card. Cole Blevins to the plate.
Yeah, Alex has really got to clean it up here and bear down and get after Cole.
Able to connect right there. Strike 1. A ball and a strike here to Blevins. And he goes around there for strike 2. 1-2 now the count. Curveball gets Cole Blevins to swing and miss, and that's the first out here in the bottom of the third. What a job from Alex Harden stepping in and striking out Cole Blevins.
That's a huge out right there, getting that first out of the inning. Now, sac fly, something like that. Still give you 2 outs and still a 1-run lead. So, I mean, this is huge right here for Alex.
Jordan Rice to the plate now as that's ripped high and deep, and it is caught by Zach Inouye. What a grab into the deepest part of the park of left center. Zach Inouye makes a over-the-shoulder grab, and that saves the game for the Western Wolfpack. 2 away, and maybe the biggest play of his life. Zach Inouye makes the grab out there in left center. What a job.
My goodness, I thought that thing was gone, but Zach did not give up on it, and wow, what a tremendous over the shoulder catch, and huge.
Crazy part is for Jordan Rice, had he hit it just about anywhere else in the outfield here, it probably would have gone over the wall. Left center is the deepest part of the park. Zach Inouye, what a grab from him. Peter McNeil now to the plate. Stingers are down to their last out, but they have the tying run on at second, winning run on at third. McNeil goes around, 1 ball and 1 strike the count. And that's fouled off into the tree. Alex Harden now ahead here, 1-2 against Peter McNeil. Pitch from Harden, and McNeil does very well to hold off. Count now moves to 2-2, bases loaded. The pitch from Harden is just outside. Full count, bases loaded. Peter McNeil at the plate. See what happens here. Harden gets McNeil to go around, and the Western Wolfpack have stolen game number 1 of the wild card here against the Southern Stingers. What a job from this Wolfpack team. Unbelievable. This Wolfpack team only had 2 wins in the regular season, and they're now sitting here a game up in the wild card against the Stingers. Wow.
That was an incredible game. We saw a comeback. I mean, bases loaded situations. I mean, that was just a great game right there.
That game had it all, and we have Zach Inouye down with our own Molly Foley. Inouye just made one of the plays of his life to save this game for the Wolfpack. Take it away, Molly.
Mark, hey again, it's Molly Foley now from the sideline, and I'm joined with Wolfpack member Zach Inouye. Zach, what an outstanding catch out there. That was arguably one of the most important plays of the Wolfpack's season so far. Walk us through what's going through your head.
Yeah, I just saw him put a good swing on the ball and just went to go make a play. I thought it was going over, but luckily it stayed in.
I feel like most of us thought it was going over, and that catch really saved the game. How are you going to keep momentum up heading into the second game of tonight's best-of-3 series?
Yeah, hopefully, I mean, we're swinging it well, playing good defense, just hoping to ride it in.
Awesome, Zach. Thanks so much, and good luck. Now, Mark, I imagine you're watching this matchup here pretty closely because I understand the winner of tonight's game will go up against the Pilots on Thursday this week, I believe. So we'll keep a close eye out and see what happens for the rest of the night. Back to you, and good luck.
Thank you, Molly, and you are so correct. For those of you who don't know me, Mark Campanero, I am the team captain of the Pacific Pilots here in the AWA. The winner of this wild card game would play the Pacific Pilots on Thursday for the NLDS game. I am absolutely watching this series very closely between these two teams, but unbelievable job from the Western Wolfpack. You just heard from Zach Inouye, who made a over-the-shoulder grab to rob Jordan Rice of a potential double, which would have most likely tied the game. Bases were loaded. Zach Inouye saving the game for the Wolfpack right there. That was unbelievable. Definitely one of the plays of the season for the Western Wolfpack.
Yeah, and you can see Jordan out there. He's still thinking about that. I mean, when he hit that, he just sat there and stared at it. He thought that thing was long gone, but man, when that ball landed in Zach's hands, it was, you could feel the weight on Jordan's shoulders. Man, I just missed that. So tough first loss for the Stingers, and they'll be looking to bounce back and get these next 2 games.
these next two games, I can definitely say they're going to be close and tough games to win. These two teams are going at it, been very close here so far tonight. The Southern Stingers, who were the 2022 World Series champions, trying to defend their title, and the Western Wolfpack, with all odds stacked against them, only winning 2 games in the regular season, are trying to do the unthinkable and complete one of the biggest upsets ever in the AWA. We're about to get game number 2 of this wild card series started between the Stingers and the Wolfpack. Peter McNeil will be on the mound again here in game number 2. So we will get this game started here shortly. But for those of you who might be looking to, hey, you know, I'm trying to buy a tool, you know, what should I buy? What brand should I buy? Make sure you buy Milwaukee, the official grounds keeper of the AWA. If you're looking for any tools to buy when you're going to the store, make sure it's Milwaukee. Again, game number 2 about to get started here. We will be back shortly. We're just getting the lineups plugged in, and we will be back momentarily for the start of game 2. Western Wolfpack with a 1-game lead here against the Stingers. And here we are getting game number 2 of the wild card series started. Zach Inouye leading it off for the Western Wolfpack. Inouye, he goes around there, strike 1. And if you're just joining us, you just missed an incredible game here between the Wolfpack and the Stingers. Wolfpack won game number 1, final score 6-4. As they have a 1-game lead here in the best of 3 wild card series. Curveball hits Inouye there. Ball 3, 3-1 the count. That's popped up right to Peter McNeil, and McNeil makes the grab for out number 1. One away here in the top of the first. Alex Harden is going to step up to the plate for the Wolfpack. Harden providing a clutch 2-run home run in game number 1 of the series, helped give the Wolfpack the lead in the final inning.
Yeah, he also came in and saved the game for them with runners on first and second, inheriting those runners, and really just shut it down after walking the first guy and got his team the game 1 win.
Unbelievable stuff all around from the whole Wolfpack squad. Ground ball over to Jordan Rice at third, bobbles it a couple of times, and it was still almost in time to get Harden. Harden will be safe over at first with an infield single. Carlo just was unable to hold on there. Runner on here for Thomas Blayhouse. He looks at a ball in the dirt, 1-0. And fouls that one off. A ball and a strike here to Thomas Blayhouse. Runner on with 1 away. Reiser connects there from McNeil. What a pitch. It's now 1-2. Curveball is ripped past Carlo at first. Tenzar picks it up, and McNeil steps on first, and they get the out on Thomas Blayhouse. What a play there from both Drew Tenzar and Peter McNeil. Able to get the out on Thomas Blayhouse, but Alex Harden advances first to third on the play. So the Wolfpack have a runner in scoring position here for Jace Pratt.
Yeah, that ball was ripped hard. Credit to Drew and Peter for making that PFP, but also great job by Thomas getting that runner to third base.
Pratt swings and misses on the curveball, 0-1, and McNeil comes right back and connects there for strike 2. 0-2 here to Pratt. And that curveball just nearly missing the inside part of the zone. 1 and 2. Jace Pratt has had a series so far for this Wolfpack squad. 2 home runs in game number 1 as that's popped up in the air. McNeil comes on and makes the grab for out number 3. No run score for the Western Wolfpack here in the top of the first. We remain tied 0-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in game number 2 of the Wild Card Series. And we're about to get this bottom of the first inning. Game number 2 started here. Alex Harden electing to be on the mound. Here in game 2, Harden came in and closed out game number 1 in a critical situation with the bases loaded. Was able to step in and get the final couple of outs for the Wolfpack to help secure that game 1 win. Harden's going to start here in game 2. A win here from the Wolfpack would advance them to the next round in the playoffs, which is, again, pretty wild to say it. I'm going to continue to say it. I mean, only 2 wins in the regular season. They just continue to just have some great games here in the playoffs.
Yeah, you got to love it. None of them giving up out here.
Jordan Rice leads it off here for the Stingers. First pitch from Harden, low and in the dirt, ball 1.
Yeah, shout out to this Wolfpack team, man. They've been grinding this year. Like you said, we keep saying it, only 2 wins this season, but man, all 5 of them still showing out here for game 28 this season, 29, 30, so they're not giving up.
And that's what you got to love about the playoffs. Like we said, you know, every team, they're 0-0 entering into the playoffs. It's a new season for everybody, as that is foul down the third baseline from Rice. Full count. I said foul. Full count here to Jordan Rice. Rice, he had a double taken away from him, which would have tied the game up in game 1 from Zach Inouye. Rice hit it to the furthest part of the park out there in left center, but we're going to be talking about that play from Zach Inouye for a while, making the over-the-shoulder grab to rob Jordan Rice.
Yeah, I mean, that was just – I mean, I thought it was gone, and if anything, I thought that thing was going to drop in and runs were going to be scoring. But, I mean, he stuck with it the whole way and just made an amazing catch.
Been a good at-bat here for Jordan Rice. 3-2 is the count. Has made Alex Harden throw multiple pitches here. And Rice goes around. Harden ends up winning the battle. 1 away in the bottom of the first inning. Peter McNeil is going to step up to the dish for the Stingers. And McNeil, despite getting the loss in game number 1, has pitched pretty well here so far tonight, has just given up a couple of mistakes. 2 home runs to Jace Pratt and a home run to Alex Harden, but thus far has been pretty solid here. That's a ground ball foul down the third base side for strike 1.
Peter, always a dangerous hitter. Him and Jordan are getting off to a little bit of a slow start today, but they'll be looking to turn it around for these next couple games.
It's a ball in the dirt there to McNeil, and that one hits him right on the back. It's now 2-1. 2-1 to McNeil. Nobody on, 1 away in the bottom of the first. Score still tied here, 0-0, as that is another foul down the third base side for McNeil. Count moves even here at 2-2. Hits McNeil on the shoulder, full count. Curveball is ripped high and deep out to left field, and Peter McNeil gives the Southern Stingers a 1-run lead here in the bottom of the first inning. A solo shot, no doubter from Peter McNeil.
Peter kind of just clubbed that one out, put that one over the left field wall, reached out and got it. So great swing right there from Peter.
Unbelievable. The Stingers get their second lead here in the series so far. They had their first lead all the way back in the bottom of the first. Game number 1, Carlo looks at the first 2 balls and swings underneath that one for strike 1. 2-1 is the count. Low and in the dirt there. 3 balls, 1 strike now here to Carlo. That's too far outside, and Barrett Carlo gets on for the Stingers. Stingers just keep getting guys on bag, trying to increase this 1-run lead that they have. Drew Tenzar will step in. Tenzar looks at strike 1 there from Harden. That's ripped high and deep out to left center off the tree. And Drew Tenzar is in there with a double. Great job there from Tenzar, doubling off the tree out there in left center. Runners on second and third now for the Stingers. Cole Blevins will step up to the dish.
Cole looking to clutch up here after Drew pieced that ball up to left center, trying to get a run in here and pack on that lead.
Ball 1 here to Blevins. Goes around there. Again, hasn't been the best season for Cole Blevins at the plate, but that does not matter because he has an opportunity here to drive in a couple of runs in the playoffs. 3-1. Now the count. Just a tad inside there. Cole Blevins works a walk, and the bases are now loaded for the Stingers. In the bottom of the first inning, Jordan Rice will step up to the plate. The thing is Jordan Rice, he is due. Got a double taken away from him last game in game number 1, but going to have another opportunity here with the bases loaded in game 2.
Yeah, he's gotten off to a little bit of a slow start today. I mean, hitting the ball well, but just hitting it right at people, and defense making great plays against him. So, I mean, better spot for him right now to clutch up.
That's fouled off from Rice. Rice wishes he had that one back. Count is now 1-1. Bases loaded, only 1 away in this bottom of the first inning as Rice swings and misses the low pitch in the dirt. 1-2. Curveball is fouled off by Rice, and the count stays at 1-2 strikes. And that is fouled into the backstop. Rice just continues to foul pitches off. Count remains 1-2 here.
Jordan just battling right now, looking for his pitch. Looking to do some damage here for the Stingers.
Ground ball over to Zach Inouye at third, and Inouye flips to second. They get the out on Cole Blevins. A run does score for the Stingers. They increase their lead. They go up 2 runs here in the bottom of the first, 2-0 the score. Runners on first and third now for Peter McNeil.
Nice shot by Jordan to get a run in there on that fielder's choice.
That's low and in the dirt to McNeil, 1-0. Goes around for strike 1. Peter McNeil, a solo home run in his first at-bat of the ball game. Gave this Stingers team an early lead. Fouls that one off. 1-2 strikes. Outside there from Harden. Count is even here at 2-2.
Alex just trying to get out of this inning. Just get out of this inning with just the 2-run damage against him.
That's low to McNeil. Count is full. And that is too far inside for ball 4. That's going to walk the bases loaded for the Stingers. Barrett Carlo to the plate.
And this is a tough situation because Barrett's been just hotter than hot today, and you got really nowhere you can put him with that walk. So you either pitch to him and maybe he does some more damage to you, or he walks.
Pitch is low from Harden, ball 1. And the curveball inside there for ball 2. 2-0 here to Carlo. Popped up into the air, might be a gift for the Wolfpack, and Thomas Blehaus holds on for out number 3. 2-run score for the Stingers in the bottom of the first. They lead it 2-0. We go to the top of the second here in game 2 of the wild card. Chad Curtis to the plate for the Wolfpack. Goes around for strike 1. Wolfpack had a miraculous game 1 win in this wild card. Find themselves down 2 runs as Curtis goes around for strike 3. 1 away in the top of the second.
Yeah, and the Wolfpack are going to need a little bit more of that magic that they found in game 1 with that comeback to stick around for this game 2 and pull out this comeback again also.
Would be pretty incredible if this 2-win regular season Wolfpack team could somehow advance in this wild card. As Zach Inouye looks at ball 1. Goes around there for strike 1. 1-1 here to Inouye.
I just can't get over the fact that this Wolfpack team has a chance to match their season win record in one night, you know what I mean? It's just like
unbelievable.
They were bad this year.
Hits the zone on the riser from McNeil. 2-2 is the count. Curveball misses inside. Full count out to Inouye. Riser hits the zone. Strike 3. Peter McNeil able to sit down Zach Inouye for out number 2. 2 away in the top of the second. Alex Harden going to come up to the plate.
And this is where Peter gets really tough. That riser curve combo is just, it's ridiculously hard when he's got them both working. I mean, 2 completely different pitches and not normal pitches that anyone else really has. So it's really unique seeing Peter.
Alex Harden steps in, ground ball down the third baseline. It's going to be a foul ball. Strike 1 there to Harden. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty incredible. Peter McNeil this season only had a 4-9 record on the year despite having a 2.169 ERA, 80 strikeouts. Stingers were just struggling to get him some run support this year. As a Mariners fan, we like to say the Felix Hernandez treatment.
Yeah.
1-1 here to Harden. Popped up into the air. It's going to stay in the yard. Drew Tenzar right underneath it. He makes the grab for out number 3. No runs score for the Wolfpack in the top of the second. Stingers lead at 2-0. We go to the bottom of the second here in game 2 of the wild card. Quick 2 balls here to Drew Tenzar, who leads it off for the Wolfpack. And as he looks at ball 3, 3-0. Stingers looking to add on here. That's a 4-pitch walk to Tenzar. Great start for the Stingers here in the bottom of the second.
Alex trying to keep this lead within range for them. Be one swing away at this point still. So we'll need to bear down here against Cole.
Low one in the dirt, ball 1 here to Cole Blevins. And Cole Blevins hit .091 in the regular season, but he's been pretty good here for the Stingers so far tonight in the wild card series. Been getting on base, drawing walks, doing whatever he can to help this team win. 3-0 here to Blevins.
Yeah, like you said, he walked in his first at bat against Alex, taking a big swing right there. Gotta love to see it. Cole always a swinger on those 3-0 counts.
Count now 3-1, and you know, we always respect a nice 3-0 swing here in the AWA as that hits Blevins for ball 4. Runners on first and second for the Stingers. Jordan Rice is going to step up to the plate. Been a little bit of a rough go here for Rice so far tonight. Had an incredible hit in game 1 robbed from him. He's definitely due for something here in this game 2 as the Stingers try to tie the series here against the Wolfpack. Wolfpack with a 1-game lead here in this best of 3 wild card. Harden starts off Rice with strike 1. And immediately throws him strike 2. 0-2 here to Rice. Swing and a miss. That pitch was way outside, and Alex Harden gets Jordan Rice to go around. That's out number 1 in the inning. Great job there from Harden.
Let's see the frustration building a little bit from Jordan there. Really trying to help his team out and get some hits, but just not bouncing his way so far today.
Tough strikeout there for Jordan Rice. Peter McNeil going to step up to the plate. That's a solo home run so far in this ball game. Strike 1 there to McNeil. That's ripped over the head of Inouye. One hops the fence. A single for Peter McNeil, and the bases are loaded for the Stingers. Peter McNeil staying hot here in this game number 2.
Yeah, really seen the ball well against Alex this game, and now they've got Barrett up, who's just been dangerous today.
Ball 1 here to Barrett Carlo. And he'll look immediately at ball 2. 2-0 now the count. Way outside for ball 3. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Carlo. It's going to walk in a run for the Stingers. They now go up 3 runs here in the bottom of the second inning. Tenzar to the plate. Drew Tenzar to the plate.
1 for 1 this game, too, with that double and a walk also. Starting to get the bat going here later in the series.
Pitch here to Tenzar. Ground ball past Harden on the mound. Zach Inouye doesn't have a play. That'll be an infield single for Drew Tenzar. A run scores for the Stingers. It's now 4-0 Stingers. Cole Blevins up to the plate. Popped up into the air. Chad Curtis underneath it. He makes the grab. It's a second out here in the inning. Runners stay put. Jordan Rice is going to get another opportunity here with the bases loaded.
Yep, good opportunity to turn this day around right here for Jordan.
Fouls the first pitch off, strike 1. And that's low and in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Rice. Made the grab in the booth. We'll take that.
Snagged that one for me.
1-2. That would have been nuts if we both would have grabbed it at the same time. 1-2. Curveball hits Rice on the back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I should have my Spider-Man.
Yeah, right. Ooh, just got a piece.
Rice able to connect right there for a foul ball. 2-2 will remain the count. Fouled off again from Rice.
That was kind of like when you reach your hand into the chip bag and you touch hands at the same time. You know what I mean?
Ground ball over to Inouye at third. Flips to Chad Curtis, and Curtis just couldn't hang on. Will be an error on Chad Curtis. Tough play. A run comes in for the Stingers. Stingers now lead at 5-0 in the bottom of the second. Bases will remain loaded. And Barrett Carlo will step up to the plate.
That was just a tough play right there. That was hot.
Excuse me, Peter McNeil will step up to the plate for the Stingers.
Stingers building their lead here in the bottom of the second, now up 5-0.
First pitch strike there from Alex Harden. Harden just trying to do whatever he can to get out of this inning and limit any more damage for the Wolfpack. 2-1. Count to McNeil. Swing and a miss. That was a nasty pitch there from Harden. 2-2 to McNeil. Ground ball fouled off. Great job from McNeil there to stay alive.
Been battling today against Alex. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. That home run in the first inning to get them going, obviously. But battling here.
Pitch from Harden is in the dirt. Full count now to McNeil. Bases loaded, 2 away. Pitch from Harden. Swing and a miss. He gets Peter McNeil for out number 3. But the Stingers add on to their lead. They lead at 5-0. We go to the final inning here in Game 2 of the Wild Card Series. Thomas Blayhouse up for the Wolfpack here in the final inning. Stingers just need 3 outs here to tie this series up. Blayhouse fouls that one off. Strike 1.
Wolfpack need to mount a huge comeback here. Down 5. Be pretty crazy if they could dig deep and find some more magic here in game number 2.
And that riser is in there. Strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Blayhouse. That's inside. 2-2 here to Blayhouse. Nobody on and nobody out. Way outside. Full count now. And that's ball 4. Excellent at bat there from Thomas Blayhouse. Gets on for the Wolfpack. And the Wolfpack trailing 5 runs here in the final inning of Game 2. They need all the base runners that they can get.
That's the start you want for the Wolfpack. Like you were saying, great at bat by Thomas there to battle. He was looking to hit, but ultimately said, all right, if you're going to walk me, I'll take my walk and get this, keep the chain going.
Jace Pratt to the plate now. Has 2 home runs in this series. Both of them coming in game number 1. Hit a 3-run homer and a solo shot. 1-1 now here to Pratt. That is ripped high and deep and over the center field wall. Jace Pratt, a 2-run home run. His 3rd home run of the series. Unbelievable job from Jace Pratt as he's about to get the Dinger King helmet for the 3rd time here tonight.
impressive by Jace. I was thinking right before that, I was like, man, he's been really annihilating that riser against Peter today. Is he going to throw him another one? And lo and behold, Jace got a riser right down the middle and just absolutely grooved it to that center for his 3rd home run of the game.
Jace Pratt had only 3 home runs in the regular season. He ties his home run total in just not even 2 games here tonight in the playoffs. Pratt was getting hot in the later series of the season for the Wolfpack, and he stays hot in these playoffs. 1-2 here to Chad Curtis.
I don't count these guys out yet, man. They're chipping away, man.
Pretty incredible stuff. This Wolfpack team refuses to let up as Chad Curtis swings and misses there. Out number 1 here for the Stingers. In the top of the 3rd. Zach Inouye step up to the plate. That's just a bit outside there from McNeil, 1-0. Outside again for ball 2. Able to connect there. 2-1 here to Inouye. That's ripped high and deep. It's going to be a foul ball as Zach Inouye was just a couple of feet away there from connecting on a solo shot.
Definitely had the distance, just a little too far foul.
Curveball hits him. Full count here to Zach Inouye. Wolfpack trying to get as many base runners as they possibly can. Try to come all the way back. This 5-run deficit that they were facing. Inouye fouls that one off.
You got to think they're just trying to get Jace back up with the way he's been swinging it lately.
Absolutely. Pratt's been unreal, and Inouye continues to get on for this Wolfpack team. Works a walk there. Alex Harden will step up to the plate.
Be interesting to see how Peter navigates the heart of the Wolfpack order. We're facing their 2, 3, 4 hitters right now, where all 3 are very dangerous.
Harden was 2nd in the league this year in home runs with 11 on the year. Only trailed Jake Oliver of the Eastern Enforcers, who had 12 this season. Harden goes around there. 2-1 is the count. Fouled off. Count is now 2-2. Curveball is low and in the dirt. Full count here to Harden. Runner on first. 1 away in the top of the 3rd. And Harden goes around there for strike 3. A big strikeout for Peter McNeil. Out number 2 in the top of the 3rd inning. Stingers are now just an out away from tying this wild card series up.
Big at bat right here for Thomas.
Riser connects there from McNeil, 0-1. That's ripped high and deep, and Thomas Playhouse has just hit a 2-run shot. The Wolfpack are now just within a run of tying this ball game up in the final inning of Game 2.
Wow, this is just amazing. The Wolfpack, they look like a completely different team. I mean, what were they, sandbagging all year to have the best run? I mean, this has just been amazing today, so credit to these guys.
Unbelievable stuff. Thomas Playhouse now gets the Dinger King helmet. This Wolfpack team has been electric here tonight. Down just a run, and McNeil now has to face the red-hot Jace Pratt. 3 home runs in this series already. 2 home runs in Game 1, and he has 1 home run here in Game 2.
He knows he just missed that riser.
Riser connects there from McNeil. 1-2 is the count here to Pratt. The 1-2 curveball gets Jace Pratt to go around, and Peter McNeil strikes out Jace Pratt for the final out here in game number 2. The Southern Stingers tie up the series at a game apiece. Peter McNeil has that ice in his veins. Unbelievable job, able to get Pratt out there.
It's a great game. Nice shot by Peter to shut that down.
Unreal. We are all tied up here. A game apiece between the Stingers and the Wolfpack. We're going to send it down to our own Molly Foley, who's with Stingers team captain Peter McNeil.
What's up, ballers? Hey, everyone. It's Molly Foley from the sideline. We just had an exciting wrap-up of Game 2 in tonight's series. The Stingers have tied things up 1-1 with the Wolfpack. I'm joined now with Captain Peter McNeil of the Southern Stingers. Peter, nice job on the mound. How have the first 2 games gone for you so far tonight?
They went okay. You know, I got a little more roughed up than I would have liked to, but you know, we were able to get at least 1 win and take it to a game 3.
Yeah, tonight's an exciting matchup. The winner continues on in this playoff series. So for our pitching change tonight heading into game 3, what are we going to see?
We're going to have Jordan go out there. I mean, he's been a solid number 2 all year, and you know, we're just excited to see what he can do and you know, get us a win here.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Thanks so much, Peter. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And now, Mark, I'll send it back up to you for the start of game 3.
Thank you, Molly. We appreciate it. And you just heard from team captain Peter McNeil of the Stingers. Unbelievable strikeout there on Jace Pratt to end things. Stingers, they take game number 2 and tie this series up. Final score 5-4. All tied up here. Game number 3 winner moves on here in the playoffs. Wild card game between the Stingers and the Wolfpack. Both of these teams had the worst records in the AWA regular season, but they're squaring off here in the wild card, trying to fight and get in to advance in these playoffs. And we're excited to get to watch game number 3 between these 2 teams. We will be back momentarily. We're plugging lineups into our system, making sure we have everything correct, and we'll be back shortly. And we're about to get first pitch of game number 3 started. Ball 1 here to Jordan Rice. Alex Harden remains on the mound for the Wolfpack. Here in the AWA, in a 3-game series, you only have 6 innings of eligibility to pitch as that's popped up into the air. Zach Inouye coming on, doesn't make the grab, throws to first, and it is in time to get Jordan Rice. Excellent job there from Zach Inouye not to give up on the play. And they're able to get the out on Jordan Rice. 1 away here in the top of the first. But as I was mentioning, here in the AWA, in a 3-game series, pitchers are only allowed 6 innings of eligibility. Alex Harden has used up 4 innings so far in this series. He will only be able to pitch innings 1 and 2 of this ball game. And there's, we're trying to make sure that we have the innings eligibility correct, and it's confirmed Alex Harden will only have 2 innings of eligibility here in this game. Has already pitched 4 innings so far in the series. Pitchers are only allowed 6 innings in a 3-game series. So Harden only allowed 2 innings here in this game. Peter McNeil to the plate for the Stingers. Again, we're all tied up here. The series is tied here in the wild card, game apiece. So winner of this game 3 will move on in the 2023 AWA playoffs.
Huge game, huge implications here as a ground ball to third base. Zach can't field that cleanly as Peter's on with the error at first, but way to get it going here.
Stingers get a runner on, and Peter McNeil. Barrett Carlo to the plate. 1 on and 1 out in the top of the first. Keep mentioning it this year. Both of these teams, worst records in the AWA regular season this year, but it doesn't matter because they have an opportunity to play here in the playoffs as Harden connects there for strike 2. The Stingers, as that's popped up in the air, Zach Inouye and Alex Harden, miscommunication there. Harden flips to second, and they're not able to get the out there. Everybody's safe for the Stingers. Runners on first and second. Drew Tenzar is coming up to the plate. An unfortunate error there. Miscommunication between Alex Harden and Zach Inouye.
Yeah, that's tough right there. 2 balls that should have been caught, and the Wolfpack could have been out of this inning, but instead, here they are still with 1 out and runners on first and second.
Swing and a miss from Tenzar. It's now 1-1. Again, Stingers were 11-16 in the regular season. Wolfpack only 2 wins at 2-25. So the Stingers, you know, if we were betting, absolutely are favored here in this game, as the count is now 3-1 to Tenzar. Wolfpack are trying to complete the greatest upset in AWA history. Full count here to Tenzar. Inside, ball 4 as Tenzar works a walk. Bases loaded for the Stingers.
Yeah, you're saying, I mean, this is a different Wolfpack team we've been seeing today. I mean, not giving up there in that last game, also putting up 4 runs, just losing by 1 there. I mean, this is just, we're seeing life, some actual life out of this Wolfpack team. So it's been a fun couple games so far. I'm ready to see how this game 3 pans out.
It's been a really fun couple of games between these 2 squads. Game 1 was only decided with 2 runs, and game number 2 was just decided by 1 run. Been close games here all night, and we're in for a good final game of the series. 0-1 here to Cole Blevins. And that's just outside there from Harden. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits Cole for ball 2, 2-1. Stingers trying to strike first here in this game 3. Ground ball over to Zach Inouye at third, flips to Chad Curtis at second, and they get the out on on Drew Tenzar over at second base. A run will score for the Stingers. Stingers take a 1-0 lead in the top of the first.
Looks like the Wolfpack might have had a chance at a double play there, but just wasn't really looking towards first, but giving up a run there.
Popped up into the air, Zach Inouye underneath it in foul territory, and he makes the grab for out number 3. 1 run scores for the Stingers in the top of the first. They lead it 1-0. We go to the bottom of the first here in game number 3 of the wild card. about to start the bottom of the first inning here of Game 3. Winner of this Game 3 wins the series. If you're brand new here at AWA, make sure you check us out on our socials. Go to @AWA Wiffle on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube to find us. We appreciate everybody for being here tonight to kick off the 2023 AWA Playoffs. Zach Inouye to the plate for the Wolfpack.
1-1 there to Zach. Just missed that pitch.
One and one here to Zach Inouye.
Should be 2-2, right?
And that connects there. Fouled off. Count is even here, 2-2 to Zach Inouye. Nobody on, nobody out, but Inouye goes around for out number one. Jordan Rice on the mound for the Stingers here in this game number 3. Rice, an electric pitcher for the Stingers, has a nasty knuckleball, one of the best in the AWA.
You may have seen it around on socials, the infamous knuckleball video of it moving about 5 different directions before it even hits the zone.
Jordan Rice this season, he was 5-4 on the year, a 3.125 ERA with 42 strikeouts. And Rice looking to try to lock it down here for the Stingers. Ground ball into the gap, and Alex Harden has himself a single. Runner on first for the Wolfpack, Thomas Blayhouse stepping up to the plate.
I think the big thing for Jordan this game is going to be the control of that knuckleball. If he's hidden and painting those spots, it's impossible to hit.
There it was right there, nasty from Rice. 0-1 here to Thomas Blayhouse as that one got away from Rice. Hit Blayhouse in the head. 1-1 is the count.
We saw Thomas get it going last game with that 2-run home run in the top of the 3rd.
Ripped over to Peter McNeil at 3rd, flips to 2nd, and the Stingers are able to get the out on Harden. 2 away in the bottom of the 1st. Jace Pratt will come up to the plate. Pratt has been very hot here tonight. 3 home runs in the series. 2 home runs coming in Game 1 and 1 home run coming back in Game 2. Pitch here to Pratt. Ball 1. Just kidding, it hit the zone for strike 1. 0-1 here to Pratt. And that is fouled off down the first base side. 0-2 now the count.
Thought Jace almost had number 4 today. That thing was going a ways a little bit. And with that short right field porch, I thought he almost had it.
Just been unbelievable from Pratt here tonight. Only had 3 home runs in the regular season, and here just in this wild card series has tied his home run total with 3. Pratt swings and misses on the curveball from Rice. No run score for the Wolfpack. In the bottom of the 1st, Stingers, they lead at 1-0. We go to the top of the 2nd here in Game 3 of the wild card. And we are here in the top of the second of Game 3. Winner advances in the playoffs. Peter McNeil stepping up to the plate. Stingers holding on to a 1-0 lead here against the Wolfpack. Pitch from Harden. McNeil goes around, strike one. Swing and a miss there from McNeil. 0-2 is the count. Low and in the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now to McNeil. McNeil pitched very well here so far in this series. Able to help and get the win for the Stingers in Game 2 as McNeil goes around there for out number 1. 1 away in the top of the second. Barrett Carlo step up to the plate.
Barrett reached on an error last time, got this game going for the Stingers first time around. He'll be looking to keep his hot bat going from the first 2 games, so let's see what he can do against Alex here.
You guys running up there?
Popped up into the air down the first base side. Foul by Barrett Carlo. 0-1 is the count. And that hits Barrett Carlo for ball 1. 1-1. Count popped up into the air. Thomas Blayhouse right underneath it. He makes the grab for out number 2. 2 away here in the top of the second. Drew Tenzar stepping up to the plate.
Reached on a walk, first time facing Alex this game.
Harden connects there, strike 1. And that hits Tenzar on the shoulder. 1 ball and 1 strike here to Tenzar. Nobody on, 2 outs. Great pitch from Harden. It's Tenzar to go around 1-2. And that's outside. Ball 2. 2-2 here to Tenzar. Swing and a miss. Down goes Drew Tenzar. Great inning from Alex Harden in the Wolfpack. No run score for the Stingers. Stingers lead at 1-0. We go to the bottom of the second here in game number 3. Chad Curtis to the plate for the Wolfpack. He looks at ball 1. Wolfpack trailing a run here in game 3. Trying to do whatever they can, take this lead. It's Chad Curtis now looking at a nice 3-0 count. 3-0. Ground ball right over to Jordan Rice on the mound. Throws to Cole Blevins at first, and Cole Blevins can't hang on. The Wolfpack get the tying run on at first. An unfortunate error there for Cole Blevins. Jordan Rice threw a great throw over there to first, but Blevins just was not able to hold on. Now here we are, top of the order with Zach Inouye.
Yeah, it was a good play by Jordan there. Fielded it cleanly, nice throw, just couldn't hang on to it over there at first base.
Quick 2-0 here to Zach Inouye. And that's low for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes here to Zach Inouye. Zach Inouye represents the go-ahead run for the Wolfpack. That hits him for ball 4, 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, and this Wolfpack team is looking like a team you really don't want to give up free outs to or let them on base on errors like that. So see how Jordan responds to this.
Big swing and a miss there from Alex. Harden was second in the league this year in home runs as goes around there. Quick 2 strikes, 0-2 the count. Curveball, and Harden doesn't chase. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Wolfpack have the tying run on at second. Go ahead run on at first.
Nice shot by Alex to leave off that knuckleball, just missing on the outside plate.
Hey, it's 1-1 now.
2-2 is the count here to Harden. Pitch from Rice. Hits Harden on the leg. Full count. Swing and a miss. What a pitch there from Jordan Rice. 65 miles per hour on the speed gun. It's going to be a no pitch. For those of you who might be new to the AWA, anything above 60 miles per hour is too fast for the league and is considered to be a no pitch. Harden fouls that one off. Count remains full. Gets a new life here. And that is inside ball 4. Bases loaded for the Wolfpack. Thomas Blayhouse stepping up to the plate. Blayhouse hit a 2-run home run late in game number 2.
Yeah, Thomas, he's been really smacking the ball in his last couple at bats.
See if he can do it again here with the bases juiced. 2-0 here to Blayhouse.
Oh, damn it. Damn it again.
It's a good pitch. Thomas to swing at. Thought he had one there.
Fouled off there by Blayhouse. Count is even here at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the nasty knuckleball. Thomas Blayhouse strikes out. It's the first out in the bottom of the second. It's a big out for Jordan Rice and the Stingers. Stingers trying to get out of this bases loaded jam. Jace Pratt will step up to the plate, and Pratt is the hottest, has swinging the hottest bat in the AWA right now. 3 home runs in this series alone. Check swing. Jordan Rice goes home and gets the out on Chad Curtis. 2 away now in the inning. Great job there from Rice as he saves the tying run coming in. Chad Curtis will step in, trying to get this tying run in just 45 feet away over at third. Pitch from Rice. Curtis goes around for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the knuckle. 0-2 here to Chad Curtis. Knuckle outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Curtis does not go around there. 2-2 is the count.
This would be huge if Jordan could get out of this.
Be unbelievable. Jordan Rice found himself in a bases loaded situation with no outs, and he's done well here to get 2 outs. The bases loaded. No runs have scored so far for the Wolfpack. 2-2 is the count here to Chad Curtis. Pitch from Rice. Swing and a miss. What a job from Jordan Rice. Unbelievable. Gets the Stingers out of a bases loaded jam, and the Stingers maintain a 1-0 lead going into the final inning here of game number 3. Unbelievable. Heading into the final inning here. of Game 3. Stingers trying to give themselves some insurance runs.
It's top 3, right?
Wolfpack again, only 2 wins in the regular season this year. Opportunity here to try to win the wild card series. We're all tied up here in Game 3, final game of the wild card series. 1 game apiece for each team, but the Stingers have the 1-0 lead. Cole Blevins to the plate.
I mean, I know the Wolfpack really want to win this game, but man, this is going to be promising for next season if you're a Wolfpack fan, seeing the heart that they're showing today.
Cole Blevins fouls that one off, 0-1. A quick strike 2 there from Harden. 0-2 is the count. Great eye there from Blevins. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Apologies, as I think what I was saying there might have confused some listeners. The series is tied 1 game apiece. Stingers with a 1-0 lead here in Game 3. Winner advances in the playoffs. Swing and a miss from Cole Blevins. Strikes out for out number 1 here in the top of the 3rd. 1 away. Jordan Rice, top of the order for the Stingers, stepping to the plate.
2 flyouts this game against Alex, and Alex is looking to get a quick 1-2-3 so they can get back in there and try to scratch a run across. And Jordan just having a really unlucky day at the plate today. I mean, he's been hitting the ball well, just right at people, and just unfortunate situations.
We've been saying it the last few at-bats for Rice. He is due. See if he can help give this Stingers team some insurance runs. Fouled off, does not go past the bunt line out there. 0-1 here to Rice. Just a tad inside for ball 1. And that's low for ball 2. 2-1 here to Rice, nobody on, 1 away. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And the count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside ball 3. Full count here to Rice. Nobody on and 1 away. Swing and a miss. What a pitch there from Alex Harden. Strikes out Jordan Rice on the high fastball, and there's now 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, Alex topping out the radar gun there at 60 miles per hour up in the zone. That's just hard to get around on, and big strikeout for the second out of this inning.
Peter McNeil will step up to the plate for the Stingers. McNeil has been great here tonight for the Stingers, recorded a win in the column, pitching in game number 2 to tie the series up, and also had a solo shot back in game 2.
Yeah, that solo shot back in game 2 really got the Stingers team going. Since then, they haven't really looked back. I don't think they've been behind since that, so credit to Peter for getting his team back going after that game 1 loss.
2-0 here to McNeil. Curveball, and that was a great one from Harden. Hits the zone. Count is now 2-1 to McNeil. Popped up into the air, Alex Harden coming on, and he makes the grab for out number 3. Great inning for the Western Wolfpack. No run score for the Stingers. Stingers lead it 1-0. We go to the bottom of the 3rd here in the final game of the wild card. About to get the bottom of the 3rd started here between the Stingers and the Wolfpack. Stingers trying to hold on to a 1-0 lead, and the Western Wolfpack trying to shock the nation and complete the biggest upset ever in AWA history. If you're ever looking to buy any tools, make sure you head on over to the store and buy Milwaukee, the official groundskeeper of the AWA. If you're trying to buy any tools, make sure you buy Milwaukee. Zach Inouye is going to lead it off for the Wolfpack here in the bottom of the third. Jordan Rice trying to shut it down for the Stingers. Pitch from Rice. Great pitch there. Inouye goes around 0-1.
Zach looking to be the table setter he's been today. Get on base any way he can. Represent that tying run. Get on some way, somehow.
Zach Inouye has been great. A late season ad for this Wolfpack squad. His ability to get on base has been elite for the Wolfpack, and one of the big reasons why they were able to steal a Game 1 win here away from the Southern Stingers. 1-2 is the count here to Inouye. High riser misses. Count is even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Zach Inouye. A nasty knuckleball from Jordan Rice. And there's now one out here in the bottom of the third. Alex Harden stepping up to the plate for the Wolfpack. Always a home run threat. Alex Harden, 11 home runs in the regular season this year.
Alex has gone on base twice this game. He's got 1 single and 1 walk.
Nasty knuckleball there from Jordan Rice, 0-1. Low and in the dirt. Ball 1 ball and 1 strike to Harden. Wolfpack just trying to do anything they can to get a runner on and tie this ball game up as Harden looks at a nasty riser there. 1-2 the count. Knuckleball is inside. 2-2 here to Harden. Another nasty knuckle, and Harden got lucky on that one as that just barely missed the inside part of the zone. Full count. Fouled into the zone. Harden stays alive here. Full count. Just outside. What an at-bat from Alex Harden as he gets on for the Wolfpack. Wolfpack get the tying run on at first. Thomas Playhouse stepping up to the plate. Playhouse has been getting hot here recently. Had a 2-run home run late in Game 2 in the Wolfpack's effort to try and win that second game. They fell just short. Now the Wolfpack have an opportunity here to try to complete the biggest upset in the history of the AWA. It's a swing that's a swing and a miss, but it's not. It's going to be a no pitch. It was 61 miles per hour on the gun, too fast. Anything above 60 miles per hour in the AWA is considered to be a no pitch if it is a strike. That knuckleball hit the zone there. 1-1 here to Thomas Playhouse. Just outside there from Rice. It's now 2-1. Knuckleball is fouled off, and that will even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, Thomas is looking to end this game with 1 swing of his bat right here, no doubt about it.
One of the best home run hitters the AWA has ever seen, Thomas Playhouse at the plate. Represents the winning run. Popped up into the air. Jordan Rice underneath it, makes the grab. That's the second out. Major out there for the Stingers. 2 away in the bottom of the third. Jace Pratt is going to step in. Pratt swinging the hottest bat in the AWA right now. 3 home runs in this series. 2 of them coming in Game 1. 1 of them coming in Game 2. And now Pratt represents the winning run for the Wolfpack right here in Game 3. Pitch from Rice. Inside, ball 1. Popped up into the air, and this might do it. Jordan Rice makes the grab, and the Stingers win the 2023 Wild Card Series. Unbelievable. The Southern Stingers hold on to this 1-0 lead, and they win it. They will advance to play the Pacific Pilots in the NLDS on Thursday this week. ALDS on Thursday this week. Unbelievable job from the Stingers, but both teams played great games here tonight. All of these games in this series were close, but ultimately the Stingers come out on top and win Game 3. Final score of 1-0.
Yeah, those were some great games, very entertaining to say the least. You know, we thought we were going to see an upset here today with the Wolfpack taking that first game, but shout out to the Stingers for holding it down and grinding out those next 2 wins.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us here tonight. If you were new joining us here at AWA Wiffle, make sure you follow us on our socials. You can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, at AWA Wiffle. We appreciate everybody joining. We appreciate everybody watching, and we hope everybody has a great night. Thank you for watching. We will be back again tomorrow for more AWA playoff games.
Good night.